Good evening, everybody. I was just taking a little stroll, looking around my garden this afternoon, and I thought, you know what? It's mid-May. It's time for a mid-May garden tour. So much has changed, and we've been so busy trying to do this garden expansion that I myself haven't even really taken a look at much. And I thought, you know what? I was looking at it, and just in the last couple weeks, it's just changed so much. I mean, everything is like 3 times the size of what it was. Some of these flowers are just absolutely beautiful. My irises are coming up. And like I've mentioned before, I don't know much about perennial flowers. I just randomly planted stuff, and so far it's working out for me. These flowers back here they're by far some of the prettiest ones I have. But yeah, everything is coming to life, like full force here. I almost have to take a moment to actually come out daily, just so I don't miss anything. So we'll walk over to the vegetable garden. I'll show you what we've been up to in there. Let's enter into the new improved garden. Right away in front of us, I have the broccoli cabbage. And these look so good, you guys. Look at that. Just the color on them. They're so strong. And then I have the onions that I planted alongside them. Those are looking really nice. And I have the garlic, which yesterday I planted my ginger. Not sure if that was the smartest thing to do, but we got the ginger planted in here. I ran out of planters, and I still have a bunch left to plant, so I'm gonna have to figure something out. But we have the 2 buckets of the mint, and then inside I planted some Kajari melons, which have not sprouted yet. We'll give those a little bit more time. Then the bed next to here is all full of garlic too. Look at this garlic, guys. It looks so good. This has to be the best garlic I've grown. Everything, almost all of it has germinated. And right when I think it isn't, another one starts coming up. So I'm so excited about this garlic bed. Moving on to these 2 beds. This is the rest of the onions, which is sterling red Walla Walla. The ones behind me that were planted next to the cabbage and broccoli are, I believe it's a mixture of the sterling and the Walla Walla. But these as well look super good. It's probably one of the best onion beds I've had since I've started gardening. Next to here is, I planted out these 6 cabbages, which, look at these cabbage, you guys. I think they look really good as well. And then I have my little rutabagas. They're popping up everywhere. I'm going to have to go through and thin these out, but we're going to probably give it another week or 2 before I do that. Under the netting here, and it's pretty much mirror image on the other side of this arch trellis, is the same thing. It's cabbage and broccoli, which these as well, I think they're looking pretty good. I'm keeping everything covered this year. I can't really open that up, but you could see it through it enough. I'll have to take the netting off here, and I got a few weeds. Looks like I've got to tend to. One of my chickens got in here. they decided to rearrange this a little bit, which is actually fine because I do have some weeds popping up through here. I put the straw down pretty thin. But I do have round zucchini here, and I'm not seeing anything pop up. I'm going to give that a little bit of time as well before I start putting in more seeds, because you definitely don't need more than one zucchini plant. And then we will go through this arch trellis. I'll just back up for a second, and I planted some very colorful flowers. I planted, look at those marigolds. They're so pretty. Along here I have cucumbers, and I've been so busy with this garden expansion, I haven't even looked. Look at that. I have cucumbers already popping up. Yeah, they're popping up everywhere. That's exciting. Not this stuff. These are, those can get pulled up. Look at all of those. Yeah, that's pretty exciting. Then over on this side, not sure if anything, oh, yep. These are the, excuse me, the 1500 beans. And those are popping up as well. And then from pretty much this pole over is the honey nut squash, which does take a little bit for that to germinate, so I'm not surprised those aren't up. All right, we'll just continue through the arch here. These two beds, there is nothing in it yet. I am going to be planting my sweet peppers in there. The bed next to it, I just planted out strawberries, and wow, these look so good. When I planted them, I did not think they were going to amount to much, but man, these look so good, you guys. Wow. And then in between the strawberry plants, I have some onions. Some of them are still like super small, but it was kind of one of those things where plant it, give it a chance instead of just tossing them out. Yeah, I'm very excited about these strawberries. Some of these onions have some growth on them. And then over here is the green stalk. I haven't even looked in there. I could probably... There's a little bit of green on that. I could probably water this. It was raining here, so I didn't think I'd have to water it. Yeah, these are like the really, really small onions that I started just to see if they would do something. Then we'll go on the other side here and look at this green stalk. We're almost done with the garden expansion, and so there's still a bit of a mess around here, but I wanted to take you guys out for a quick mid-May garden tour because so much has changed since the first one I did in May. And I have cantaloupe. Those have not sprouted yet. And I have peas along here, which have not sprouted yet. And whether it's just open, there's a little bit of weeds. Yep, nothing's changed in this bed. The green stalks over here have some herbs. That's where I plugged in some more of those tiny little onion sets. Yeah, only where the herbs are and these onions is what's in this. So I still have plenty of room to get some food growing. And there's a tiny, tiny little bunch of onion ready to sprout up. This one is my carrots. Celery is on the bottom. I don't see... Oh, there's two right there. This one's carrots. All the other ones are carrots. That looks like it's doing nice. There's only a few here. Oh, someone got heavy with the with the seed. Yeah, so far, you guys, there's just a few carrots. I mean, it's a little moist. I might have to run that hose over that. All right, turning back around, and we're going to go back through the arch trellis now. This is the other bed with the cabbage and broccoli in it as well. This side looks pretty good as well. That netting is just a little too short. Last year I battled that cabbage moth and those worms, and I'll tell you what, I'm not doing it again. We'll keep these on for as long as I possibly can. Now these are the new beds. I was just out here and I planted them up. We have tomatoes all along here. This is going to be dried beans in the front, which these tomatoes do still look really nice. It's pretty much the same here. Tomatoes all along that side. This is fresh green beans. And then this is beets. And if I turn around this way, again, tomatoes. And I have 3 tomatoes right there on that side. This has not been planted yet. Not sure what I want to put there. But this spot right here is also fresh green beans. As soon as this bed gets done, it's going to pretty much be the same thing. Some more tomatoes. Or I might put sweet potatoes in there. I'm not sure. Because as soon as we're done with the garden expansion, that's going to be up, and I want to experiment growing in there. Now, I haven't checked over here lately, and it's a weeded mess. But I did have potatoes in here, and I don't think any of the potatoes are up. So what I'm going to do is just go in here, get all these weeds out, and we're going to actually use this space and grow some food. My raspberry canes, think they might have been planted too soon. I did pull one out to check the roots, and yeah, I'm not sure. I think they weren't planted right. Or they were planted right, as in correctly planted, but I think they were not planted during the correct time of the year. So this might be a bust, which is fine. My neighbor, raspberry cane farmer, he said just come on down, get some more canes. So that's what I'm going to do. For a mid-May garden, even I'm impressing myself with it. I've got, like I said, I've got a lot going on here, and it's only going to get better. This bed, I've got just that corner. I got this whole bed. I have the 2 beds back there to plant. I have the rest of the spots in the green stalk, and then I have this whole other area, which is this whole area that's going to be planted. That's 40, I think about 44, because this hoop house is 44 feet. So it's going to probably be roughly 44 feet of more planting. And I can tell you, I can definitely find something to grow. So it's been a little bit of a challenge just having some, just the, like the T-post down and the fabric, and everything's not finished. And I'm still staying on top of everything, getting it planted, doing the best I possibly can. And, more importantly, I'm growing food, and I'm doing an amazing job right now at it. And I can't wait to see what another couple weeks brings. And then I can't wait to bring you guys back to show you in 2 weeks. Because I was just looking at pictures of the onions when I planted them, and it's crazy how fast this stuff can grow. So yeah, just a quick mid-May garden tour here, guys. I'm excited. I'm excited to show you this. I can't wait to give you guys more updates. I love bringing you guys along for this journey of growing food. And like I said, everything's looking really awesome through here. And it's that time of night right now where I think the mosquitoes are coming out. So I'm going to head back in. And I just wanted to show you guys the progress of the garden. I hope you guys enjoyed it. From my garden to yours, happy growing.